Friend here, John Madrid with Move In Next, and
Joe Wayne Joe. What it do, guys? How y'all doing today?
What It Do, he said. There you go. Hopefully you guys are getting prepared for 4th of July tomorrow, right?
Yeah, fireworks. I'm ready to see them.
Me too. And it's been raining like crazy, which is good, which means nothing's going to burn down. All right. También les quiero recordar cuando empezamos los videos que sí hablamos español aquí. Estamos listos para asistirles y ojalá que la pasen bien este 4 de julio. All right, guys, we like to start off every single video reiterating that we are bilingual, okay? I'm also sharing it to all the different groups that we are in. So hopefully we'll give you guys a second to tune in. You guys are maybe already getting started on the festivities. I know we are also trying to have a good time, relax, enjoy ourselves, but most importantly, bring you guys value. All right. So again, today is July 3rd. This year's a pretty big deal. Of course, 4th of July is always important, but this is the 250th year. I'm sure everybody probably knows that already, but that's 1/4 of the way to a millennia. Yeah. So almost 1,000 years. So 1/4 of the way. Yeah. I'm glad that we live in America, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm glad that things are getting better by the day. You know, we're blessed to be here to be able to offer you guys housing. At the bottom, as you can see, it says your trusted manufactured home dealer. What number do they need to call, Joe?
432-201-1105. Pick up the phone, give us a call, shoot us a text.
Let me see. And do what? Hey, if they pick up the phone and call us now, let me see. Can I put it up? It doesn't even work. Let me see. Keep telling them while I try to fix up the glitch.
Oh, that way we can send you an application and move you in next.
There you go. So anyways, I don't know why it's not working, but it ain't. Let me see. Try to hold it on that side. All right. See, he's doing a better job than me. But there you go. Either way, even though it's glitching, right here in the center is yours truly. My partner's over here on the left-hand side. But in all seriousness, even though it seems to be glitching, let me see. Maybe further here. And we like to play around, but let's see. Here. Oh, boom.
There it goes.
Well, let me see. Let me see.
Well,
up,
almost.
Back. This way, that way. All right. Well, anyways, you guys see. Oh, boom. Let's see. Right there. And again, guys, we like to make fun of ourselves, but regardless, this right here, if you're familiar with Odessa or even Odessa College, they did feature us on this billboard. They put yours truly here, right smack in the center, because we are your trusted home builder, right? Your trusted manufactured home builder. Yes. We're fixing to start building site-built houses, yes, mobile home parks, land home packages. We do everything. So regardless of what it is that you need, we're here to help you, okay? So again, your trusted home dealer, 432-201-1105. And then also, and it's probably going to glitch out too, but oh, hey, let's see back here, way back here. Let me see. No, man, it's crazy. I guess that's what happens when we use green screens. Let's see if you can, oh, my bad. Let's see if you can hold it better than I can. Nope. All right. Well, either way, that's one of those big O checks. And the big O check, which you'll utilize and see, I don't think it's working. Sorry, guys, but the check is real, even though it doesn't look real. Oh, no, right here is going to freaking work. Whoa, see, you're next. Let me see. Does it glitch out? It starts to cut out.
There you go.
Let's go this way. Man, it disappeared. Yeah. Anyways, at the end of the day, we've tripled our, actually we 2.5 times. So 250% increased our referral fees. So what does everybody else pay?
Somewhere between $500 to $1,000.
What do we pay?
$2,500.
$2,500. So that means that if you went to a dealership and you referred it to somebody else and they only pay $500, you'd have to give 5 referrals who actually bought to get what we pay on one. Yeah. So if we have 4 homes that we're showcasing today, right? What does that add up? What's 2,500 4 times?
25, 5, 75.
$10,000, or as the car dealership say, 10,000. Wow. But either way, guys, we're incentivizing you not only for you guys to move in next and take the first step, but also, you know, your family, your friends, because again, you might be out having a good time partying tonight, but do you want to make an extra $2,500?
I do.
So do
what
I.
What about you? Do you?
Exactly. So work your power base. Surely you know at least 5 people, family, friends, mother, brother, sister, aunt, cousin, uncle, coworker, boss, somebody who's living in an apartment or living with family, or where else could they be living at?
Cousin's house. Well, I mean, it's family still.
Yeah.
Maybe a friend. Somewhere that isn't your own.
And even if it is your own, I'm going to use that as an example, but it's old and beat up and you're tired of putting money into it, we take trades in and we can get you an upgrade because we have a selection of new and pre-owned. So most of the houses that we're going to be highlighting today are pre-owned. And the reason that we want to do that is because a lot of places only sell new homes or repos. They don't sell because we also sell new homes and repos, but we're providing you guys with refurbished. In other words, we're remodeling them in-house, pre-owned homes that are going to look brand new. We're selling them way below NADA, and NADA does not mean the same thing that it does on a car. Do you know the difference?
No, tell me.
So let me tell you the difference. So NADA on a car means that's like Blue Book. That means that's like the minimum. Okay. In a home, NADA, what it means is this is what the bank will loan on, which is an appraised value. It's essentially almost an appraisal, even though for a car, it's not the same thing. Mm-hmm. So we're going to cover some of those pricings, but we're talking about 10, 15, 20,000 below appraised value.
Yeah.
And if you're buying something, let's say a product like a house, right? And you're paying, let's just say 20,000 less, that means you already have equity built in.
Ooh, okay.
And they're already pre-owned. And as you know, with vehicles, and these are not comparable to vehicles, but I'm giving you an example. As soon as you buy a brand new vehicle and you drive it off the lot, what happened? It depreciated.
Yeah.
You just lost $20,000. Yeah. Okay. So even if you want to see manufactured housing the same, which it's not, if it's already pre-owned, that means that the devaluation has already happened. Okay. Yep. But since we're remodeling them and putting 10, 15, 20,000 and fixing them up and selling them to you 10, 15, 20,000 below value, you've already someone else took the hit on the depreciation. Yep. You're taking a increase in your appreciation because if I sell you a house for $80,000, which there's one today that's for 80 grand, but it's valued at 95, that means the day you bought it, you already made $15,000. You could put it for sale, sit on it, live on it, and sell it for 95 grand. Yeah. So live for free and make 15 grand versus paying rent, couch surfing, living with family, whatever the case may be. Plus, if we remodeled it, that means it's got new floors, new walls, whatever the case may be. So you're getting a double win. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the next slide. All right. So the next slide is about MH Abstract. So why don't you tell them, Joe, a little bit about MH Abstract?
All right, guys. So when we send you the application, this is what it's going to essentially look like. And I say essentially, this is what it's going to look like. I mean, then you can go ahead and see. It's real easy to fill out. We're filling it out here on the screen for you right now. You can't mess up on this. There's no mess ups because
I even make an error right here on purpose, and it pops up in yellow.
It pops up in yellow. Yep. So easy to fill out, guys. Takes less than 5 minutes to fill out. Lets us be able to, once you fill this out, to go ahead and move you in next.
Correct. So I'm going to kind of give it to you. So over here, let me see. I got it wrong. Boom, that way. In the corner, we have the QR code. So the QR code, if you're watching this and you got an extra cell phone, scan it. It's going to take you straight to this landing page. It takes, like he said, 5 or 10 minutes to fill out. It's English or Spanish. So at the bottom, si necesitan español, el botón rojo está en español. If you need it in English, it's the blue one. As soon as you do that, it'll ask you, who are you working with? You select whoever you are working with, whether it's me, Joe Angel, Amelia, JP, Jose, whoever the case may be. You select their name. You fill it out right from your cell phone, tablet, computer, from your couch without having to drive into a dealership, waste your day off doing that. Okay. Nobody wants to use their day off packing the kids up, driving for 30 minutes, walking 20 houses, especially this week when it's been flooding everywhere. So no, do it from the comfort of your own home while you chill and watch Netflix or Amazon Prime. All right. And as soon as you press submit, and you 4 guys that are watching, or ladies, make sure you like, share, comment, tag all of your friends and get that $2,500 referral fee, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. You can go up to 10K. You can get up to 10K.
And we'll keep doing it as those are the 4 we need to sell right now. That's the 10,000 you can make this weekend, which again, unless you're allergic to money, you need to do it. But either way, 10 minutes or less, you fill out the app. It's very user-friendly. You're going to instantly get an email from DocuSign. And what do?
Once they get the email from DocuSign,
you
go ahead and sign it, send it over to us.
You press 3 or 4 clicks, boom, boom, boom. It's signed. It comes to us. We do what we do best. We turn it into the bank and we ask them, what's the max loan amount?
What the minimum down payment?
The minimum down payment, like he said, because our goal is not, it doesn't matter to us whether you put the minimum or the maximum. We're trying to get you what? Approved and moved in next. Okay. So MH App Track is the way to go in 2025. We're actually the first people who started utilizing them, and now everybody else is also. I don't blame them. It's an easy program, but they still ask you to come into the store. So that's going to give the perfect segue to the next slide or sign. Let me go ahead and turn off. Let me see here. I'm going to go ahead and press this button down here, and I'm going to turn us off from the bottom. All right. So it's going to talk about today. We're going to talk about is why you should buy through a virtual housing dealership, right?
Yep.
So we're moving next. We're rebranding to that. And our website is moveinnext.com, but it's yours truly, John Madrid's Factory Direct Homes. It was just way too long. Okay. But either way, there's a link at the top of this description. There's QR codes in every single screen. We do not ask you for deposits. So kind of just reiterating, I know we're going to go into the slides. What is one of the benefits of doing business, Joe, with a virtual dealership?
Fast approvals with 0 deposit needed.
All right. So that means we get you approved fast and you don't have to give us a deposit.
Yeah, true.
Every other dealership is going to be saying, give me $500 down so I can get to work for you, or give me $1,000 down so I can work for you. We don't want you to send us any money unless we do our job and get you approved. Now, we're just getting, as soon as we get you approved, we're just going to skip over the deposit and go ahead and collect the down payment in full.
Yes.
And the cool part, because we're virtual, we're able to just send you a link directly from Square. Yep. You can pay with your debit card or wire it or whatever. So keep in mind that up to this point, you've been able to do an application. Mm-hmm. You've been able to pay your down payment, turn in your paperwork without having to leave your home. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not going to make an appointment for you guys to come and see us and walk the house you're going to buy. Right. But we want to figure out your buying power. So, you know, another good thing that we have available, which we're going to kind of go into, is let's move into the next slide. All right. So right here, let me go ahead and turn this off just so you guys can see better. So let me see QR code. Let me go here. Boom. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hide that. So it says, because the future of your home buying is already here. It says a virtual manufactured home dealership. You get everything you need to buy your dream home without ever setting foot on a sales lot. Now, I'm going to turn my face back on temporarily over here in the corner so you can see this. Do not be scared of this face here. We are not going to bite you, but we understand that there is a fear of the salesperson when you go to a dealership because there's pushy salespeople, or you wasted your weekend going to 25 dealerships, walking houses that look the same, and then you forget. And then they're hustling you for 500 here, 1,000 here, and then they just for them to tell you that they couldn't help you. Yeah. So we're being transparent. This is the modern way to shop, right? We customize and finance your new home all from your cell phone and computer. I mean, people buy cars on Carvana and all kinds of places, right?
True.
They never go to a dealership. They go online, they find what they like, boom, they get it delivered. I mean, I like convenience. If you guys use Amazon Prime, which I know I do, I try to avoid the stores if at all possible. True. Avoid the long lines, avoid the, grumpy people or grumpy kids that I'm having to take with me or use like my day off on that when you can take 10 minutes and apply now. So that's one of the most important things that you guys need to remember, that you want to apply now. Because today's what, Thursday? The super big discounts that we have right now are only good until Sunday at midnight. Now, keep in mind, we always have great deals and we have huge discounts, but we went even further. We knocked off we're going to go over that in a second, but we knocked off like $10,000 on the Lyla out of Stonegate. It's worth $130,000. We had it on sale for $109. We lowered it to $99,999, and there's a waiting list there.
Ooh, yeah.
So
at Stonegate, right?
At Stonegate, correct. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take our faces off here so we can move to the next slide. Okay. So here's why. So think about it. Little to no overhead cost. So what that means is that because we're online, And I know you guys know me. You've been following me for over a decade, which I really appreciate it. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without you guys. I've been on a lot. I ran a dealership, a huge one, and we did very well. But at the same time, they had a lot of overhead, so their expenses were higher. And because we are virtual, our expenses are almost zero. So we're able to pass on. That's why we can sell you a house at $20,000 under cost. Because why? Because we don't have the expenses they do, but we have all the tools, resources that they do and more. Right. So we got the flexibility. We have the freaking usability. We have everything super easy. So it says, meaning you can pass over those savings to you. I basically just went ahead. What does the second one say?
Shop from anywhere. No need to travel. Take off work or schedule appointments. So no need to travel. No need to go nowhere. Like we were saying earlier, you can do it exactly from your home. Do it on your phone. Watch Netflix. I mean, I'm sure everybody's been watching the Squid Games lately. That barely came out.
I need to watch that. I haven't seen it. That's cool.
I'm sure everybody's been watching the Squid Games. But while you're watching the Squid Game, like I said, go ahead and apply on your phone. Or even if you have a computer, makes it even easier.
Computer, phone, iPad, tablet, whatever. Right? So the cool part, and it points out right there, there's no need to travel. So especially right now, I mean, obviously we're excited that it's New Year's, or not New Year's, I'm sorry, 4th of July. But there's a lot of people out there drinking, driving, and even if they're not, I'm not trying to scare you from driving, the roads are going to be packed. The dealerships are going to be packed. And that means that the service is going to be worse. You're not going to get, all the information you need when you can literally call or text us to what number?
432-201-1105.
Exactly. And then, I mean, if somebody tells you, Joe Angel, hey, you can accomplish the task you're trying to without having to pack the kids up in the car and drive half an hour and have them in the heat or cold or rain, what are you going to say?
Oh, hell yeah. Let me go ahead and do that right now.
Right. Exactly. Nobody's going to be like, nah, I'd rather make it harder on myself.
Why make it harder on yourself?
And if you do want to make it harder on yourself, well, you know what? Still buy from us and we'll just pretend to make it harder for you. But either way, guys, it's all about convenience, right? So it's about technology. All right. And then number 3, it talks about paperless process. So paperless process means that instead of having to go to a dealership and they set you in an office in the back and they say, here you go. Here's a pen. Here's a paper. We'll see you in half an hour while you fill it out. And then they don't even help you fill it out when you can literally take 10 minutes without a pen and paper, without your hand going, tired, and then sign it from your phone in less than 10 or 15 minutes. Why would you do that to yourself? And that's why it says utilizing MH App Track, applying and financing can be done digitally from the comfort of your space. You could be at a house party right now and still apply. Shit, you might as well make it even happier. Make your wife happy by applying, make your husband happy by taking the initiative, your partner, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, we want to be your trusted home dealer. We already are. They wouldn't be highlighting us on that billboard if we weren't. Okay. All right. So moving on to the next one, it talks about you also experience. What's the first thing they experience, Joe?
Easier communication and real-time updates.
For reals. So instead of having to call a dealership, can you transfer me to so-and-so or get a voicemail or whatever the case may be, what number did they call directly?
432-201-1105, guys.
1105. So in that circumstance, if you're calling, you're reaching us directly. Now, we may not answer every single time. We might be on the phone with another customer. If we do, leave a voicemail, shoot a text. Hey, yo, hit me back. I'm interested, whatever the case may be. But go ahead and apply anyways, because you're not having to give a deposit.
No.
You're not having to ask permission. And we're going to get you the max loan with the minimum down. All right. What's the second one say?
Access to land and home packages.
Okay. Do we have land home packages?
We do.
We do. We just actually got the one out in Stanton under contract. The option period's over. We close in 2 weeks. So that family trusted us on a purchase of $275,000. So that means that you guys can trust us with your small purchase, middle purchase, huge purchase. Did you know that the average family buys 3 to 5 homes in their lifetime?
No, I did not know that.
There you go. Well, then if you guys have not bought a house yet, go ahead and apply now. Today. There's no reason not to do it today, especially with the extra discounts we have in place. Okay. What's the third one say?
Nationwide access.
Okay. Meaning what? We can ship anywhere.
Yep.
Okay. And we ship direct from the factory. Okay. So it doesn't matter. Even if you're in Florida, if you happen to be watching this, we're going to ship from the closest factory to you, even though we're in West Texas. direct from the factory. We got contractors nationwide that you are still going to pay less. You know what I mean? No matter what.
Yeah.
Because we're a builder. All right. And then what's the last one say, Joe?
The highest referral fees in the area, which is true. We do have the highest referral fees in the area. I mean, really anywhere. I mean, I don't know if you know anybody that's paying $2,500.
Nobody is. They're going to be mad at me. They're going to be like, "What are you thinking?" I've already got a couple of text messages from some of my friends that run other dealerships. Like, "Why are you paying $2,500?" Because I need to sell these homes and I want to help families, right? And that's another good thing about doing business with a virtual dealership and having access to the owner here who runs things. Like, Joe Angel helps me run things. We get to decide what we do. So we don't have to ask a board of directors for permission, not because we're not a corporation, but because we're the ones that make decisions. And we are the ones that do things the right way, the legal way, but we want to incentivize you to work your power base. So if you're watching this, which I know we've had people come in, come out, like it, share it, comment, text the 5 people you know that are at least living in an apartment, family, friends, and say, "Hey, apply," and then use me as your referral, and we will find them a great home. And even on top of that, if you guys are thinking to yourself, which I know some of you are, "Well, I wish I wasn't in a lease." What do we do with leases?
We buy you out.
We buy you out of those leases. We want you in a home. We don't want you renting or living with family or whatever. So any excuse, and yes, I said excuse, that you tell yourself, we have an answer for it because we're here. We speak truly, freely, and we're here to help you. Because what are we trying to help them do?
Move in next.
That's right. That's the reason we named our company that. All right. So then the next slide says we combined lower prices, personalized service. So let me go ahead and go here and turn off this logo temporarily, and a paperless process to make your home buying journey easier than ever. Skip the lot, shop smart, choose us, and move in next. Okay. So that's the truth, guys. We want to help you guys move in next. Okay. So remember, you can contact us at
432-201-1105.
Y también hablamos español. She put my email there, which is john@moveinnext.com. What is yours, Joe Angel?
joeangel@moveinnext.com.
Doesn't get easier than that. So if you want to apply with him, that's great. We had somebody apply with us yesterday or today, right?
That is true.
It was yesterday. We turned them in yesterday. They're already pre-approved on a land home package. And he's utilizing his land as his down payment. So there's all kinds of programs available. You just have to utilize your time wisely and do it now. All right. So we're going to go ahead and move on from there. And we're going to talk about our decor services that we offer. Okay. So talking about decor. So if you walk into a home, you're going to see like the ones you've seen that we have. They have beds, dressers, couches. We have fish tanks in here, all kinds of stuff. And the reason we do that is so that you can see how well we utilize the space and what your furniture is going to look like when you move in, right?
True.
Because a lot of times people think that, well, it's a single, it's not big enough. Well, it's bigger than most apartments for sure. And if all you need is a 2 or 3 bedroom, I mean, we're talking 11 to 1,200 square feet. You can fit king size beds in the master. You can fit fulls or queens in the other bedrooms. I mean, we're talking about a lot of different things. And the homes that we carry, they're all high quality built homes. So you can hang televisions on interior walls, paintings, the whole 9 yards. So when I say decor services, let's say, for example, that you are living in an apartment like we talked about.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we not buy people out of their lease?
We do.
Okay. Now, the last time you moved from one apartment to another or from your family's house to an apartment, you probably boxed everything yourself, which you should.
Yeah.
But then you had to call your brother, mother, sister, cousin, aunt,
somebody
uncle.
Who had a truck, maybe even.
Yeah, or rented a U-Haul, and you guys were like, hey, can we take the day off so we can move all this? There's no need to do that. And the reason I say that is I'm going to just give you an example. Okay. Of course, and I say we're limited. We're not limited, but let's say that nobody referred you. Okay. That you're just watching this and you like what we're talking about because we're talking facts. We're not trying to talk slick or anything like that. And you want to move in next. Apply now. And what we'll do, again, if nobody referred you or whatever, and even if they did, right? Let's just say that because we can do one of 3 things. All right. And I say one of 3 things. We're going to pay referrals anyways. Okay. But let's say that you have a lease. We'll buy you out the lease. Okay. But let's say you don't have a lease and nobody referred you. Well, what we're willing to do, because we've allocated the 2,500, right, for either referrals or leases or whatever, we'll cover your moving expenses, which means just pack all your stuff up. We'll send the movers to pick up your stuff, and within 50 miles, of course, and we'll move it to the next place, and we'll stage it back the way you had it for free.
Ooh.
So what do you have to lose?
Yeah.
Because you can't be like, I don't really want to move. We're going to cover it for you. What difference does it make? You got any other excuses you want to use? No. And we're playing with you guys because we love helping people move in. No?
Yes, we do.
Right. And that's the reason we're rebranding to Move In Next, because at the end of the day, we help you with that. And even if you don't need that, but let's say, well, you know what, buy me out my lease, we'll get you a good deal on the relocation services, or we'll get you a good deal on the decoration services, because we understand that every time you take a day off, you're losing money. Mm-hmm. So if you're losing money and not getting paid, and you can get a huge discount from us if we're not already giving it to you free of charge, who else do you need to do business with? Nobody else. Right? I mean, we're the only person that makes sense. Yeah. And we have a professional, we're vertically integrated. So we have the construction company in-house, we have the factories, we have the movers, we have the decorators, stagers, the whole 9 yards. So what number do they need to call, Joe?
432-201-1105, guys.
All right. So now let's get into the inventory, okay? So this house right here is that Stanton double wide land home package. It was, and I say was, still is, a 32 by 60 double wide. It's got a metal roof, smart panel siding, linoleum throughout, fiberglass tubs and showers, huge porch in the front, back. And a big shout out to my cousin, Letty Sullivan, 432-260-6757. She's one of the real estate agents that we have on staff. We can find land, we can get it done for you. But the most important part is a family already trusted us to buy this home. Yes. The 5-day period's over. They close in less than 2 weeks. It's like 12 days. So if they trusted us with their home purchase and they got a great deal, it was appraised at $325,000. They only paid $275,000. Last I checked, that's $50,000 less than the appraised value. So they got a great deal and they trusted us. So that means that we're capable of doing home only, like singles or whatever, in communities or on your land, up to $200,000-$300,000 houses on an acre of property, and everything in between. Okay. So again, who should they contact and where can they get a hold of us?
Call us at 432-201-1105.
There you go. Y también hablamos español. So si necesitan una casa con terreno, márcanos. Si necesitan una casa en tu terreno, márcanos. Si necesitan una casa ya lista para moverse en un parqueadero, márcanos. If you need to sell a house, we also are brokers. We hadn't even really mentioned that. So if you have a mobile home or a manufactured home and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, let's just say you are moving into a site-built house and you've already got your next home, but you need to get rid of your manufactured home. Call what number?
432-201-1105.
And we will sell it for you. And we will get you top dollar for it. You know what I mean? Because we have buyers who need houses and there's a huge market for pre-owned homes. And we're going to help you take care of that. Okay. So again, that's a house again that obviously we have, but it's under contract. It'll close in like 12 days. And we're very grateful to that family. Okay. All right. So then we're going to move on to, and I love this video here because it kind of gives a flyby overview of Stonegate. Is it not amazing out there?
Oh, it's nice out there.
Pretty amazing. It's got a waiting list. I think there's 180 homes, 100% full. We're the only ones that have a home available. And actually, if you look behind us with the virtual thing, it's the actual house that's there. It's a 2023 Lyla RGN, which is a 16 by 76. 1 year ago, it sold for 130. This year, again, we bought it back from the bank. Unfortunately, it got repossessed, right? So it's not even a repo because we bought it back. We refurbished it, cleaned it, and we lowered the price down, even though it's worth 130 down to 109. And what is the price until Sunday? 99,999. So that's $30,000 less than what the value of the home is. But that 99,999 is only good till when? Sunday at midnight. So if you're watching this now, click the link and apply.
Apply.
Why wouldn't you? You don't have to put a deposit. You don't have to do anything besides click, and let us do our job. And again, there's a waiting list there. And we also have 2 additional spots there.
Oh, yes, that is true.
All right. So that means that even if we sell the Lyla, which we will, we're going to sell it this weekend, we can put 2 more homes right across the street. On the corner lot, we can put up to a mega wide 18 by 76. And in the interior lot right next to it, we can do a 16 by 76. Again, if you want a smaller home, you can. Okay. That's just saying we got 2 spots up to, one of them up to 18 by 76 and the other one up to 16 by 76. And nobody else has spots in there, do they?
No.
Just us. Yeah. So if you need a house and you want to live in Stonegate, call what number, Joe?
432-201-1105, guys.
That's right. Okay, so don't sleep on the opportunity. Okay, so right here is giving you a little quick preview of the Lyla. I'm going to kind of just go on the overview. Smart panel siding, that is 55-year siding. They're not going to rot on you. Termites aren't going to eat it. It's got a metal roof, which is a 30-year roof. Most shingle roofs are only 25 years. All that is standard. Flooring throughout, no carpet, stainless steel appliances. Now, the fridge and the stove aren't there. We're going to put a new fridge, which is going to be stainless steel, a new stove, which is going to be stainless steel. That dryer doesn't work. We're going to put a new, but they're going to be white. Those are going to be white dryer, white washer. So you're going to have stove, refrigerator, dishwasher, microwave, plus washer dryer, plus in Stonegate. Smart panel skirting, 4x4 deck in the front and the back, 2x4 construction, interior and exterior, fiberglass tubs and showers, ceramic sinks and steel faucets. I could go on for days and days and days about all of the quality and the discounted price. That's really, we shouldn't even have lowered it to $99.999. And on Monday, if it hasn't sold, which I'm sure somebody's going to try to apply for it, it's going to go back to $109, which is still $20,000 less than the appraised value. So should they wait till Monday or do it now?
No, probably do it now.
And or hey, or if you just want to pay more, I'll charge you $109 today instead of $99.999.
Yeah.
And we're joking, but you get the point. There's no reason to delay or hesitate. We'll buy you out of your lease.
Yep.
We'll pay you a $2,500 referral fee if you send us somebody who buys, right?
Yeah.
Or we will pay up to $2,500 in relocation, movers, and decorators to restage your home for you from where you're living now to move you in there.
That's new.
That is new. We just came up with that tonight. So again, guys, we're always trying to incentivize you to pick us. And again, we shouldn't have to force you to pick us, but we know you're going to pick us anyways. So apply or call which number, Joe?
432-201-1105, guys.
All right. So we talked about the Lyla 2023 16 by 76, around 1,200 square feet in Stonegate. Plus, we have 2 spaces across the street. We can put 2 other homes in there as well. All right. So then the next one we're showcasing is a 2011 double wide. It's a 28 by 44. How much did we spend on the refurb?
I want to say it was 15, wasn't it? 15,000?
I was going to say clarify because it wasn't 1,500.
No, it was 15,000.
15,000. We did new floors. We retextured, repainted. We ripped out the old showers. We put in 1-piece fiberglass tubs and showers. We serviced the AC. Everything. It might as well look brand new because that's what it looks like. And that house is valued at $125,000. We had it on sale for $105, and until when on Sunday?
12.
Midnight on Sunday, we have it at $99,999 on a double wide that's move-in ready now. That's been spent $15,000 in refurb. So we're talking about it might as well be brand new. It's got the ceramic sink, steel faucets, 2x4 construction, partial tape and texture. Again, could go on and on and on. Let me ask you a question. That one's in airline, right?
Yes.
What do you like to go do that airline has here that comes included with whoever moves here?
I like to go shoot hoops.
So there's a full-blown basketball court, right?
There's a basketball court. Go to the gym.
Okay. What's the gym like? Does it have anything inside?
It does.
It's got what? Treadmill.
Treadmills. It's got a Smith & Wesson machine. Also has some dumbbells as well.
Up to, it's like from 5 pounds to 55 pounds. It's got cable machines.
It does have a cable machine.
So if you guys have memberships at Planet Fitness or whatever,
you won't really need it no
you
more.
can cancel because it comes included. All right. They redid the swimming pool. They have that event center, right? Which is like 1,500 square feet that they rent for less than 500 to the people here. Yes. And then we're always getting text messages about the book clubs they're doing.
Oh, yeah.
The church club that goes there on Mondays. They have programs for kids, women, ladies, all kinds of stuff. So it's nice to be in a community. So if you guys think to yourselves, I don't want to live in a trailer park. This isn't a trailer park. This is a manufactured housing community, is it not? Because if you get access to a full, I mean, unless you already have a full-blown basketball court in your backyard, I know I don't. Or you have a full-blown swimming pool, which right now I don't. Or a full-blown gym, which again, I don't. I mean, you get all of those auxiliaries included. Plus, they have like the P.O. boxes on site. They also have a laundromat on site, even though every house they buy from us is going to have a washer dryer. But even if it didn't, which it will, you don't have to go to some laundromat down the street or across town. Everything's right there. And if I'm not mistaken, they drop the kids off right there where the basketball court is in the center. And of course, it's safe. They do background checks, the whole 9 yards. So again, this 2011 double, 28 by 44, 3-bed, 2-bath. We spent how much?
15,000.
15 grand on refurb. Okay, which means that it's worth more. It's worth 125,000, discounted down to 105. But this weekend only for our 250th anniversary of America, it's at $99,999. All right, so apply now. Okay. So then the next one is that 2013 Solitaire that we're in now. So that's actually the move-in next studios and office that we're currently in. So as you can see there in the background, you'll see a fish tank. You'll see the hidden laundry room, all that good stuff. The reason I'm bringing up the fish tank is because have we ever tried to move it? And it's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
A fish tank weighs on average between 1,000 to 2,000 pounds. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
So if you guys have gun safes and you wonder, can the floor withstand the weight? Yes. Are there any soft spots around that?
No.
Heck no. You have 2x6 construction every 16-inch on center. There's no carpet in this house. There's linoleum throughout. It's 100% tape and texture. It's got a metal roof, fiberglass tubs, ceramic sinks, steel faucets, all that. The cabinets are real wood. And again, if you've heard of Solitaire, I know you guys know it's a good product. All right. So on top of that, it's valued at $95. We had it on sale for $85, and we have it right now till Sunday for $80.
Okay.
That's $15,000 less.
Ooh.
That's equity you got built in.
As soon as you buy it, you already
came up.
Yeah.
So even if you just want to make money, then buy it, put a sign for sale, and make 15 grand and buy another house.
There you go.
All right. But either way, guys, in all seriousness, we want to help them do what?
Move in next.
Move in next, right? That's why I put my name here. Move in next. And Joe Angel, we're trying to do the same thing. Y también hablamos español, so cualquier cosa que necesiten, aquí estamos para asistirle. Just kind of also reiterating, guys, that we purposely shoot some of these videos late at night. Like right now, it's 10:30 on a Thursday. To reiterate that, call us now. That we don't care. Shit, if we're awake, we're going to answer. Be like, hey, how can we help you? But go ahead and take the first step and apply now. Because if you don't, then, I mean, why wouldn't you? There's no deposits.
No.
There's no risk. It doesn't hurt your credit score. And even if you say, well, my credit's bad, we have Move In Next University, which we've launched it already, but again, we haven't really had a true session on it. Next week, we're going to start launching our podcast, and we're going to start delving into what Move In Next University is. But in a nutshell, guys, it's whenever you go to a dealership, and if you tried it before and you're like, well, I've already been turned down, they typically will tell you, hey, couldn't get approved, come back and see us whenever you can. We're not going to do that. If you get denied from all the lenders we have, which it doesn't hurt your score to apply to them all like we have, we're going to tell you, sit you down and enroll you into Move In Next University. We're going to say, okay, you know what? It was credit this time. Right now you're at blank, and we're going to sign you up. And it's not free. It's like $100 a month to do what? To fix the credit that you need fixed anyways, to get your down payment all the way down wherever it needs to be at the minimum. Because normally the minimum down payment is 5%. That's what we want to have you at. Now, it's not saying that's what we need to do necessarily, but we're not going to just toss you, your denial and say, see ya. We'll talk to you whenever it wouldn't want to be ya, No, we're like, hey, you know what? It's okay because we have a plan put together. We'll do a personal conference and make you a game plan together on how to fix if it's credit or if it's DTI, debt to income ratio. We'll teach you how to, tweak some certain things so that we can increase your buying power or whatever the case may be. Because I've been doing this for 14 years already. So that means that that's over a decade. So there's 365 days in 1 year. That means that there's 3,650 days in a decade, plus another half. There's over 5,000 days worth of experience. Who else would they want to do business with? And I'm pouring into Joe Angel, my son-in-law, every day, teaching him all the knowledge I have, which means that you have a great team behind you to help you fix the problems. All right. So then we're going to move into one of our last slides, which is employee housing. So you guys out there, if you own a company or you work for a company and they're giving you per diems or whatever the case may be, and you're tired of staying, I'm not even going to bring up a hotel, but let's say just a blank 6 or a this hotel, and you know, you don't like it there because they only give you a specific amount, right? And they're still kind of expensive. I know that if you guys are from or have been working out here, let's just say you're driving from Abilene or Dallas or Big Spring, and you're coming into Midland, Odessa, on the north side or the right side of the road, you'll have seen this location here because everybody has. So if you look to the right, I'm going to go ahead and freeze it here. I know you guys have seen all those little tiny homes and wonder, dang, what is that?
What are those?
It is a man camp or an employee housing location that is open to the public. So, I mean, you don't have to utilize our code. We have a link in there where you're able to request information so you can use our code and our discount. And let me look here to see what promotion we have. So we have one of 2 choices they get to pick. What's one of them?
The first 6 meals are enough.
And whenever you say 6 meals, from where?
They have a cafeteria there and the man camp. And they have good food.
They do. We ate there, had a soda machine there. But the whole point is that it's convenience, okay? So your first 6 meals are on us when you sign up and get enrolled there. Or we'll book if you book a week, we'll take care of your first night on us, okay? And they have single occupancy. In other words, a 1 bed, 1 bath, little mini cabin for you. Or they have 2 bed, 2 baths. Whatever the case may be, depending on availability, and they are limited because right now they're about 75% full. So that means they're not at 100, and we want to help them get to 100, but we also want to pass on the savings that we have available for you. And then on top of that, incentivize you with either your first 6 meals for free or your first night for free when you book a week. Okay. It again, I mean, it's better than staying in a motel because again, these are like, they were very well insulated because the day we went out there, I was sweating. It was like 110. And then as soon as you walked into 70, it was actually 70 because they use, soundproof. They use spray insulation. Again, they have individual water heaters in there. I mean, it's amazing. They have TVs, fridges, little kitchens, depending on which one you want. But the most important thing is that it's better than staying in just some hotel.
Where you don't have to check out at 11.
Exactly. And then they have the cafeteria there where they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have a gym, a laundromat, all kinds of stuff. And it's quick access. It's not even enclosed like most of the other, locations where you feel like you're in a prison or whatever. But it's quick access to Big Spring, quick access to Midland, Odessa, whatever the case may be, Andrews, whatever. But the staff there was ridiculously nice, huh?
Yes, they were.
I'm talking about ridiculously nice. Like I was like not surprised because of course they do good business, but nowadays it seems like everybody's gotten rude.
Oh yeah, everybody's
like if you ask a question, what do you want? Not here. I'm talking about from the managers or the owners down to the people who were cleaning were like, hello. And it's nice to be around people who are smiling all the time. But if you go to a Motel 6 or just where you can even go to a nice hotel, they're just like, what do you want? How many nights? This and that. It's terrible. Yeah. But the customer service there and here is the best that I've ever seen.
Yes.
Right? Yes. Okay. So in the description here, there's going to be a link. It's a Google form. You'll put your name, email, phone number. We check it every single day. We'll reach out to you within 24 to 48 hours. We'll figure out how many nights you need or how many weeks you need. And the longer you stay, the more they save. Right. Yeah. And again, when you sign up with our link, okay, you'll get your first 6 meals for free, or you'll get your first night for free when you book at least a week. Okay. All right, guys. So what number can they call?
432-201-1105.
All right. So we're going to just basically give you our closing remarks here. So the closing remarks, let me go ahead and close this off to the side. Let me see. All right. So closing remarks here. Let me see here. Comments. Let me see. Comments. Let me see here. Well, I don't know. All right. Anyways, it doesn't even matter. So closing remarks, we basically want to tell you thank you so much for watching. We saw about 10, 15 different people come off, go off. But even if you watch this on the replay, what do they need to do tonight?
Apply.
Apply. Or if you watch this tomorrow, apply. Scan the QR code, click the link. Let us do what we do best and help you move in next. Keep in mind that we pay how much for referrals?
$2,500.
$2,500. I'm telling you that everybody else pays $500 to $1,000 max. We just wanted to blow them away, huh?
Yeah.
Not even make it close. So even if you're just watching this because you're bored, why don't you make some money? Text, call your friends, daughter, mother, brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle. They gotta know somebody.
They gotta know somebody that needs a house.
For sure. At least one person.
At least.
And what can you do? I mean, let's just talk about it for a couple minutes. Okay. What can they do if right now a magic check just floated into their pocket for $2,500? And right now it's summer. What's one of the things they could do with $2,500?
Let's see. They can travel.
Travel, for sure. $2,500, you could dip to. I mean,
maybe Dallas. You know,
you could even go to. You can even do a Southwest vacation to Vegas.
Yeah, there you go.
Because I mean, it's like $2,500 or less to get flights, hotel, and a rent-a-car. Mm-hmm. Or you can go on a little shopping spree if you haven't bought yourself some clothes lately.
There you go.
Yeah. Buy a lot of clothes for $2,500.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if you just like, you know what, my payment on my truck's $500. Give 5 car payments on it on us. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to have a payment until like December.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can go on for days and days. Or if you just feel like buying you a huge TV, even the best TVs only like $1,000, $1,500, and then you still have $1,000 left. And if it's you gentlemen out there, you can go buy your wife a $1,000 purse that you normally wouldn't, or $2,000. It don't matter. Yeah. And just look like, hey, level up. Get in her good graces, you know. Or you ladies out there, if you just, you know what, you need to get your nails done, you want a nice purse, or you want to just go on a little,
you want to go get a massage,
whatever
it is.
It'd be hard, even if you needed your nails done, a massage, a purse, some clothes. I think you'd still have money left over with $2,500.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
All day.
Yeah. So why not do it?
Why not do it? Because we're begging you, please send us your referral. Please let us pay you $2,500. Please let us send you on a vacation. Please. I mean, just think about it. It sounds ridiculous, but it ain't. We need your help to sell the units we have. And we need your help to help families do what?
Move in next.
All right, guys. So we're going to wrap it up. We've been on it for 47 minutes and change. But what number can they call?
432-201-1105.
That's right. Okay. Y también, nomás recuerda que hablamos español. Mira todo el video para tener la información. Pero lo más importante es que nos puedes marcar al 432-201-1105. All right, guys. Reiterating, don't hesitate. Don't wait. The prices that we have reduced, over reduced, are ridiculous. You do not want to lose out on the extra money. And again, if you just want to pay extra, apply today and we'll just charge you extra anyways. We won't actually, but you know what I'm saying? There's no reason. Well, I was like, oh, wait till Monday. I'm bored. I'm having a beer. Then, hey, have a beer. Right? Cheers. And just fill out the application real quick. Boom. And then let us do our job and get you approved so that by Monday, when you're like, oh, I'm tired because it was 4th of July weekend. I partied too hard. We call you. We're like, hey, guess what? You're approved. Mm-hmm. Guess what? You're going to move in next.
There you go.
So again, guys, we're going to go ahead and sound off. This is your friend John Madrid with Move In Next. And
this is Joe Angel here with Move In Next, guys.
We want to help you move